even saw it. My name is Yuri, and this is my cousin Yasuria. We are the same age, and she lives with my uncle nearby. I don't remember much, but I was told that we used to play together until we were about 3 years old.
Yuri, congratulations on your graduation.
Wow, you've gotten so big.
Oh, Yasuria, let's take a picture together. Yasuria started to act cold towards me when we got into elementary school. To be more specific, when we were in 1st grade.
Yasuria, isn't that a textbook for 5th graders? Why do you have it?
Doesn't matter. I'm studying.
Wow, how can you understand it all? That's crazy. Yuri comes from the same family, but look at her.
Sucks for her. Yasuria is so smart. They're the exact opposite. You know, she fell in a gutter the other day.
Gosh, she's so clumsy.
Stop it! Don't embarrass me in front of Yasuria!
Shut up! Don't even bring her up! I am not like her. I'm so much better.
Yasuria hated me. She was ashamed that we were related by blood. She was smart and pretty. She was also good at sports. It must suck to have me as a cousin. I embarrass her. After that, nobody brought up the fact that Yasuria and I were cousins. 6 years passed by, and Yasuria didn't talk to me once during that time.
Congratulations.
Thank you, ma'am. My dream is to become a kindergarten teacher, to take care of children and help them grow. I will study hard to reach my goal. Next up was Yasuria.
My dream is to become wealthy.
Oh, wow.
What a cute dream.
I will marry a man who is both rich and physically attractive. I aim to become the richest woman in the world. Huh? Oh my, she's so ambitious.
That's the girl who's going to be attending the school connected to Etra University.
Yasuria is strong and so confident. She left the stage with her head held up high, and the ceremony ended.
Yuri, I'm so proud of you.
Daddy, why are you the one crying?
I started tearing up during the ceremony too.
Let's go home, Yasuria.
Oh, Yasuria. Congratulations. We'll be going to different middle schools, but I'll be rooting for you.
Huh, you said you wanted to become a kindergarten teacher?
Huh? Yes.
That is such a pathetic job. I guess it's perfect for a low brain like you. Bye.
What the heck? That's so mean. Even I could tell that she said those words purposely to hurt me. Years later. Okay, everybody. It's almost lunchtime. Let's wash our hands and go back inside.
Okay.
I became a nursery school teacher. My dream had come true. To be honest, it requires a lot of energy, but...
Yay, it's curry. Curry, curry.
Just seeing the children smile was totally worth it. Sweetie, you'll get curry on your clothes. It's not a stupid job at all. It's an important job for society, and the children are adorable. One day... I wonder who it's from. Huh? Yasuria? Believe it or not, it was an invitation to Yasuria's wedding. I don't think I want to go.
You don't have to if you don't want to.
That's right. Your mother and I attending will be enough.
Yes, hello?
Why, hello, Sasuji. Did you receive the invitation we sent for Yasuria's wedding?
Hi, Ozzy. Yes, we got it. Congratulations on the engagement.
Thank you. The groom went to university with Yasuria. He graduated with a bachelor's degree in law. They both had excellent grades. They work at the same securities firm, so they have so much in common.
I see. So Yasuria's dream is also about to come true.
I almost forgot. I'm looking forward to seeing Yuri at the wedding, too.
Well, I'm not sure if Yuri's going to make it, but my husband and I are planning to attend.
Oh, that won't do. Make sure you bring her, too. Bye.
I'm sorry, Yuri.
It's okay, I'll go. It can't be helped. And so I was half forced to attend Yuzuri's wedding. I hope Yuzuri has become a little nicer now that she's an adult. And so, 6 months later, the day of the wedding came along. However...
We're asking the attending guests to wait here until the wedding starts.
Okay. Huh? Wait, what? What is going on? This is so awkward. I don't know. Yasuria and the groom looked just as pale when they appeared.
Do you both vow to love each other throughout all time?
I do.
Hmm? Wow, how can there be so many empty seats?
I wonder what happened.
Everyone is glaring at their computer screens.
I think I know what happened.
We finally figured out why everyone looked so gloomy. Apparently, there was a huge plunge in stock prices right before the wedding. The bride and groom owned a big share of stocks as they worked at a securities firm. I heard later on that Yasuria's parents lost so much that they were on the verge of bankruptcy. As it turns out, many of the guests at the wedding were stock owners. That's why everybody looked like they were attending a funeral.
The bride and groom will be cutting the cake now.
Next, it's time for the first bite together. So much tension. What is this? Isn't it supposed to be a celebration? And so the wedding ended up a big failure. I couldn't wait to leave.
What is Asumi going to do now?
After that, Yasuria brought her husband and parents to ask us for money. First, we made it clear we weren't going to lend them money.
No,
Second, we explained why.
we have our future to worry about.
We refused as kindly as we could. I don't know what happened to my uncle's family after that, but both Yasuria and her husband make a lot of money, so I'm sure they'll be able to overcome it. As long as they stop buying stocks. It was shocking to see Yasuria's life fall apart. She always had everything under control, and I thought she would be successful. I am never going to buy stocks.
I think that would be the best option for you, Yuri.
Nobody knows what will happen in life. We need to be very careful.
Hello, I'm Tokusa. I work as a salesman at a company. Ah!
Mr. Tokusa? Please, take this. You must be tired.
Thank you, Hiiragi.
You're welcome.
He's Hiiragi, a junior colleague. Today's story is about him. Okay, this month's top salesperson is... Hiiragi!
Yay!
It's only been 2 years since Hiiragi joined our company, but he's doing great! Everyone, make sure you learn his technique and share it with everyone! His extraordinary communication skills and ability to understand people made him the top salesperson in the company. Not only that, but he has a perfect academic background and face.
Congratulations! Mr. Hiiragi, congratulations.
Because of that, the female workers are captivated by him.
Wow, he's always so popular.
But
Hiiragi has no skills with girls, don't you think?
I don't know. Maybe he has an important girlfriend. Oh, that might be true. He always declines our invites to have a drink. I know nothing about his personal life. He's so mysterious.
I agree.
Hiiragi is great at work and talks to us frankly, but he doesn't talk about his private life. However, I would soon come to see the perfect Hiiragi's face outside of work from a coincidence. One day, while I was commuting on the train, I'm so sleepy.
Yuri, look!
What?
That man with the purple hair is so hot.
Wow, you're right!
Purple hair? Oh! Hiiragi? To my surprise, I found out that Hiiragi and I have been commuting on the same train for the past 2 years. I can't believe it. He always goes home right after work, so I never knew. What should I do? Should I talk to him? But he's a little far away. It's really crowded, so I should talk to him after we get off.
Hey!
What's wrong?
How dare you say that? You just touched my butt!
No, I wasn't touching anything.
Don't lie, you pervert!
Oh my gosh! Pervert? Molester? That's impossible! He was holding his smartphone in one hand and the strap in the other. Neither of his hands were free.
You pervert! How are you gonna take responsibility? I will make you go to the police. You'll be fired from your company and your life will be over. If you don't want that to happen, pay compensation immediately.
I know the truth. Maybe. Is she trying to accuse him to earn a settlement fee? Wait a minute!
Huh?
Mr. Tokusa!
I know him, but he was never touching you.
We were watching too.
Huh?
It's the woman that's lying. That person was holding his phone and the strap and was not touching you.
Right. I remember he didn't have any free hands.
I think so too.
Then why?
Huh? He definitely touched me. You guys are such freaks for protecting him.
What the heck?
Anyway, if you don't want to tell the company and the police, give me the settlement money.
I refuse.
Huh? What?
I don't want to pay even 1 cent for something I did not do. But like you say, if you talk about this to the police or my company, my life will definitely be over.
That's right. So give me money.
If that happens, I will lose everything.
Huh?
Did you know? A person who's not scared of anything has no morals. If you're trying to put me into a false accusation, I will put your life in chaos. If you're ready for that, feel free to talk to the police or my company. Etra Station, Etra Station. The right door will open. The train will now depart. That's it? She has no guts. Oh, Mr. Tokusa! Thank you very much for helping me.
You're welcome, but I didn't do anything.
Thank you for being witnesses too.
You're welcome.
Everyone, sorry for causing you trouble.
Hiiragi, that must have been tough for you.
It's nothing, but I was surprised a bit. Well, I'm gay, so I would never touch a woman's butt.
You're right. What? Is that true?
Don't worry, I don't look at my colleagues that way.
I'm sorry. I made you reveal something so delicate.
Not at all. It's just that no one asked me. I have loving pictures with my boyfriend for proof. Do you want to see? There's 3,000 pictures.
I got a grasp of Hiiragi's scary side through this false accusation incident, but...
Oh, here it is. This is a good one.
Oh, is this your boyfriend? You even look good in pictures. I was extremely surprised to hear about Hiiragi's sexuality. Anyway, seeing the woman who tried to trick Hiiragi run away was so refreshing.
Mr. Tokusa, thank you so much for today.
No worries.
I'm so glad I had the opportunity to talk to one of the seniors.
That's right. You don't come to drink with us, so we weren't able to talk much.
I'm sorry. The reason I don't go is because I want to meet my boyfriend, who I'm living with.
Oh, that's why.
Anyway, please be careful of false accusations. You never know where stuff like that will happen. But if it ever happens to you, I will help you.
Oh, thank you very much. But the greatest lesson this time was...
Oh, if my boyfriend is allowed to join, let's get some drinks together.
Sure, I'll think about it. I don't know if I'll rouse his anger, so let's not ask any questions. I should never get Hiiragi upset.
Here comes the bride and the groom.
My name is Yuri. I am about to marry Akamatsu, my colleague at work. I was looking forward to spending the rest of my life with him, but something happened that made me worried.
Congratulations, Yuri. You look beautiful.
Thank you for your kind words, Mother. I want to thank everybody for joining us here on our big day. My husband Akamatsu is the oldest son in his family, and he has 2 younger brothers and a little sister.
Jeez, I hate her.
Oh? Why does Akane look so upset?
What's so great about her, huh?
Huh?
You are not worthy of my older brother's love, you homewrecker!
Hey, Akane! How dare you say that? Many guests are attending the wedding today. Make sure you make no rude mistakes.
Yes, ma'am.
Come back here, Akane!
Yuri, don't worry about Akane. She's just very attached to Akamatsu. And Mother is just in a bad mood because she's tired from greeting everyone all day.
Akane's just jealous of you since you get to marry Akamatsu. When will she ever grow up? I hope she gets married soon.
Anyways, Yuri, you have a lot ahead of you, becoming the wife of the oldest son.
That's true! I respect your courage. Maybe we'll get off a little easier now.
Karin.
Akamatsu's family used to be a village headsman back in the Edo period. They are an extremely wealthy family that owns many buildings. They have many rules and are extremely strict when it comes to manners. I had a lot to learn. However, I only found out after Akamatsu proposed to me. He told me when we were on our way to meet his mother. I'm so nervous. Is my dressed okay? Akamatsu? What is it?
I need to tell you something.
What? Oh my gosh! My name is Yuri. I'm honored to meet you.
Hello, Yuri. I'm sure you've already heard from Akamatsu. Since my husband passed away, I've been taking care of the family business.
Yes, he literally just told me.
I need to ask you one thing. Are you sure you're ready to be committed to this family as the eldest son's wife?
Yes! She was so forceful I couldn't say no. But I wasn't going to give up on my marriage just because of his family. So I decided to prepare myself for the hardships headed my way. Becoming the wife of the eldest son was a big deal. The wedding was immense. We all live separately now, but I know that I will have to move in with Akamatsu's family someday. I hope Akane will get married before that. I don't think I can handle both the mother and sister-in-law. However, after we got home from our honeymoon...
Since you're joining a family, shouldn't you come over to ask for my permission? You are such a useless wife. You didn't even prepare a present for me?
Akane started to send me texts regularly, most of which were angry hate messages. It's from Akane again. What does she want now?
I'm so excited for Obon next month. Be prepared to serve me. I'll show you who's boss.
I almost forgot. Every year at Obon, Akamatsu's family hosts a family get-together, and usually there are around 50 guests. Eek! The other family members told me that it's a very busy and stressful time for the woman in the family who has to serve all the guests. The day of the get-together. What am I going to do? I can't believe Obon is already here.
You're my wife, Yuri. Just be confident and you'll be fine.
That's easy for you to say.
Yuri, come on.
Oh my, it's Yuri. I've been waiting for you.
Akane!
Hey, Akane. Sorry we're late. The traffic was terrible.
You drove all the way here? You must be tired. Get in there. You need a rest. The other wives are already here already, you know. You should have come earlier. Who do you think you are arriving late like this?
I'm sorry. Good morning. I'm so sorry I'm late.
Oh, Yuri, you're finally here.
I apologize for my tardiness. I look forward to spending the next week here.
Likewise. Oh no, this won't do. Hurry up and change the kimono I prepared for you. I wore it when I was younger.
Oh, thank you.
Karin, the liquor will be arriving soon. Make sure to be ready.
Yes, ma'am.
Yuri, do you know how to wear it?
I'm sorry. I don't.
Oh, alright. I'll help you with this one time. But make sure you learn how to wear kimono so we don't have any troubles next time.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. She's so intimidating.
Huh? Wait a second! Isn't that the kimono you said you were going to give me?
What on earth are you talking about? I was planning to give this to Yuri from the beginning.
No! This is my kimono! Take it off! No!
Stop it! You're humiliating yourself!
Hey, what's going on?
Akamatsu! This is so unfair! Blah, blah, blah! You're the only one who can protect me, Akamatsu! Help me!
Aw, that must have been tough on you. You are my precious sister, of course. I care about you.
Akamatsu!
That's why I want you to learn to become a proper adult.
Huh?
You need to start acting like an adult, so you can ease our mother's mind.
Well said, son.
Mother, what should I help out with first?
You are not going to be helping with anything.
Huh?
You are the eldest son's wife. Your job is to give out orders to the others, including Akane.
What?
Oh,
Yuri, you are in charge of giving orders. You need to stay in position. You can watch me and learn how it's done today since it'll be your job in the future.
oh, okay.
You can't be serious, Mother. I have to work too?
Of course. Your brothers are all married now. You're not married and you're just here sponging off your mother. You are just an underling.
Underling?
I think I've been going too easy on you till now. I expect you to work your butt off from now on.
No way! She's only Akamatsu's wife. She belongs to this family, which means she is my slave.
What? She's gone crazy.
You should get a beating for what you just said. Yuri is your older sister now. You are to listen to everything she says. Know your place, Akane.
No!
Azumi, where should I put these plates?
Oh, you can just bring them to the kitchen. Yuri, this is Yasuria. She's Akamatsu's aunt. Yasuria was at your wedding. She'll be helping us out today.
I'm so happy to see you again. I look forward to working with you today.
The pleasure is mine.
Yasuria is single too, so she'll have a lot of time to help you out.
Oh, I see. After that, everything was so hectic, time flew by. There are so many Japanese sweets.
We decide what kind to serve depending on the serving time and the weather. We have to prepare different snacks for the children just in case they're allergic or don't like the ones we serve. Oh, and everybody has different preferences for alcohol. Katsura likes this, and Hiiragi likes this one.
Yes, ma'am. My mother-in-law spent the whole day giving out orders while I stood next to her smiling. I hurriedly jotted down notes whenever there were no guests around.
Yuri, you must consider every single person in this family a soldier serving you. That includes the wives of my other sons.
Soldiers?
Let me make this clear. We are on a battlefield! Akane, hurry up and get the tea ready.
Okay. Damn it, why me?
Akane, you spent most of your life looking down on me. Do you realize you're in the same position as me right now?
Eek!
And so, the Obon get-together ended peacefully.
Yuri, you did a great job this week. I have a lot to teach you about the New Year's festivities, so I hope I didn't scare you too much.
Yes, ma'am.
I know our family duties can be overwhelming, and I'm sorry to burden you, but I want to teach you while I am still healthy.
Oh, I will do my best to fulfill my responsibilities. I'm looking forward to learning from you, Mother.
Maybe we can invite your parents next time. I would love to see them again.
Are you sure? That would be wonderful. I thought Mother was intimidating at first, but in reality, she was a kind person with a strong sense of responsibility. Back at home, I can't get over how cool Mother was. I don't know if I could do it as well as her, but I'm gonna try my best.
Yuri? What are you doing?
Mother introduced me to all the guests who attended, and she gave me copies of all the New Year's cards. So I'm memorizing all of your relatives before I forget.
Wow, I feel bad. That sounds like a lot of work.
Well, I want to do everything I can to help out with the family duties. You must have been exhausted talking to all those people. All I did was stand there and watch Mother.
It's okay. I'm used to it.
I know New Year's will be hectic. I'll do my best.
You never cease to impress me. I'm so lucky that you're my wife.
And I'm lucky to have you. FYI, Akane stopped bugging me when she found out she was at the bottom of the family pyramid. As for my mother-in-law, I have a great relationship with her, and I visit her quite often.
ご視聴いただきありがとうございました。何も家の人のお世話をするためだけに嫁いでくるわけじゃないんですからね。お嫁さんじゃなくてお手伝いさんと勘違いしているんでしょうか。それにしても長男のお嫁さんということでやることや覚えることも多くて大変かもしれませんが、それを苦痛だと嘆くのではなく、夫を支えるために頑張ろうと思えるのって素敵だと私は思います。皆さんはどう感じましたか？コメント欄に書いていただけると嬉しいです。また少しでもスカッとした方、チャンネル登録と高評価をお願いいたします。
My name is Akamatsu. This is a story from when I was a university student.
Oh no, I think I'm drunk. So, do you have a girlfriend, Akamatsu? If not, how about you and I try dating?
Wow, you're so bold. She likes you. You look great together. Just try it out.
There's something about Akamatsu you should.
Nah, I don't do the whole dating thing. I'm up for a one-night stand if you're willing to do that.
What? What the heck? You can't be serious.
Akamatsu, that's just cruel.
Dude, can't you try getting through the night without causing so much damage? I just don't give a crap, man. Back then, I used to have quite the twisted mind. I played with different girls every night, and I had no dreams. I didn't care about my future. Overall, I just had a negative attitude towards life. I wasn't like this from the beginning. There's a reason for my screwed up way of thinking. When I was in 2nd grade... Shut up, you whore! I can't believe you've been calling guys over when I'm not home! What do you think you're doing?
What? You've been having fun with your little mistress too. You didn't think I knew?
That's no excuse for bringing random men into our house! There was no love between my parents. They hated each other. They always fought, and that day was no different. Let's get divorced! I can't do this anymore! Get out of this house immediately!
Okay, that's fine with me. But you're keeping Akamatsu. I have a new life to live with my boyfriend.
What the heck? How can you call yourself a mother?
Right back at you. Have you ever done anything for Akamatsu?
That has nothing to do with what we're talking about! In the end, my mother and father disappeared, leaving me all alone. My grandparents on my mother's side took me in and raised me. They were both very kind, and I could tell they tried their best to comfort me. But...
Yo, Akamatsu, I heard that you got abandoned by your parents.
Where do you think they went, huh?
Getting tossed out by your real parents. You must have been such a nuisance to them. I feel so frickin' bad for you. You hit me!
Somebody, get a teacher!
Hey, stop it, both of you!
None of my classmates at my new school tried to understand what I was going through. Ever since then, my parents abandoning me left a huge wound in my heart.
Akamatsu, you're home. Are you hungry?
No, I'm not. You're pretty late. Did something happen? Nothing happened. Leave me alone. I had a rough time during my teenage years. Luckily, I met Tokusa and Kuroki in high school. They helped me get my life somewhat back together. However, I couldn't get over my inferiority complex, caused by getting abandoned. One day, a snowboarding trip in Canada?
Yeah. Would you be willing to go?
We can all go if we save up the money. Canada? Okay then, it sounds like fun. Tokusa, promise us you'll help us out with the English.
Yeah!
A few months later... Whoa! We're finally here. This is my dream come true.
Wow, everything is so huge.
And the snow is so fluffy. I arrived in Canada with my 2 best friends.
Akamatsu, make sure you don't bump into people.
Yo, man! Kuroki's the one you should be worried about. Dude, watch what you say! Is that lady okay? She looks like she's losing balance. Huh? What's she saying? Is it in English? She's coming closer. Wait, oh no! Hey, wait! Ah! Ah! Ouch! Whoa! Oh my gosh! Hey, lady! Are you okay?
What happened, Akamatsu?
Oh, Tokusa! I bumped into this lady. I think she's hurt. Please, call the ambulance! Hurry!
Theo.
Huh?
Theo!
Theo? I can't understand a word he's saying.
She sprained her ankle. He says she'll get better in a few days.
Oh gosh, thank God. There was no way to avoid it, but I still feel bad for causing her injury. It would have sucked if she got after effects from the accident. I'm just glad I don't have to pay for her medical fees.
I
Huh? Sorry. My gosh, this lady. She doesn't seem to be angry, but why is she crying? Does it hurt that bad?
Akamatsu, I think her husband just arrived.
Okay. He's going to be so pissed at me. I should get ready to get down on my knees. Tsutsuji!
Honey!
Are you okay?
John, it's Theo! Theo's here!
Theo? Theo?
Huh? Theo? She called me that earlier too. What the heck's going on?
Sorry! Theo! Are you really Theo?
Huh? What's he saying?
You've come back to us? I'm so sorry.
Akamatsu, they seem to think you're somebody else.
I don't understand. Oh, thank God!
And so, the worked up Canadian couple started to explain why they were being so emotional.
I see. So you're all from Japan. My wife is Japanese, although she doesn't speak the language. I studied it while I was in university, so I can speak a little of it.
I see.
I'm really sorry about your wife, sir. No, don't worry about it. We're not angry or anything at all. It was partly our responsibility, too.
Anyways, who's this Theo you keep mentioning?
Theo is my son. My dear son. He disappeared 10 years ago.
What?
According to the husband, their son, Theo, who looked exactly like me, got lost in the mountains 10 years ago. They haven't heard any news of him or found his body yet. Their precious son just disappeared into thin air. The mother had been seriously depressed since then, and had tried to commit suicide numerous times. Oh. My wife was out on the slopes in hopes of joining Theo today. She wanted to use Theo's skis one last time before she ended her life. She suddenly saw you, and you look exactly like him.
Huh? Wait!
She was trying to see if you were our son when you guys had the accident. I'm so sorry for the trouble we caused. Oh.
So that's why.
Theo.
Tsutsuji, we can't lose hope, honey. It's going to be all right. Let's continue praying for Theo's safety. Our son meant the world to us. We're still waiting for him to come home one day.
Akamatsu?
By the time I realized, the tears were flowing down my face. I could tell how much their son meant to them, how much love they had poured into him. I was jealous too. I wanted to be their son more than anything. They were so different from the rotten people I called Mom and Dad. Seeing the two of them right in front of me, I felt the darkness in my heart getting lit up by a ray of light. I realized there were parents out there that cared for their children from the bottom of their hearts. After that, John and his wife continued to talk about their son, Theo. Every story I heard left a twang of pain in my heart. I felt guilty for the way I had lived up until that moment too, and my head was cluttered with thoughts. I'm sorry. We shouldn't have rambled on.
Oh.
John, Tsutsuji, I promise I'll come to Canada soon. Will you be willing to meet with me again? You've made me realize I want to be a better person. I'm planning on studying English until I save up enough money to come see you again. Akamatsu, thank you. Thank you so much.
Promise us you will come to visit us soon.
I will. And 8 years passed by.
How many more hours?
I think maybe 4? Be prepared. It's gonna be freezing over there. Over the 8 years, I went to Canada about 4 times to visit John and his wife.
Okay. Our son is so lucky to see the snow in Canada at such an early age.
We always kept in touch via email. I'm planning on introducing them to my family today. Back to 8 years ago. After I got home, I apologized to my grandparents right away. Grandpa! Grandma! I'm so sorry for causing you so much trouble. I promise I will treat you better. Seeing John and his wife made me realize that I needed to appreciate my grandparents for raising me for so long. I quit fooling around with girls after that, and I studied hard so I could speak English. I started working at a proper company, and I married my trustworthy wife. We now have a son. I would have never found this life if I hadn't met Theo's parents.
Wow! Snow!
Ah, it's so cold.
Coming to Canada and meeting John at Tsutsuji always warms my heart. It also breaks my heart whenever I think of Theo. John and Tsutsuji cried for me when they heard about my past. The three of us meeting was no coincidence. We were brought together. We share all the pain and happiness we feel. It's not something anybody can find. Hey! Over here!
Welcome back.
That's why. I want to take time to appreciate these wonderful people. Hi, guys! And try my best to keep looking forward. My name is Kuroki. This is a story about my grandfather, Tachibana. My grandfather was a farmer, and he was a very hard worker, out in the fields night and day.
Dear, why don't we take a rest now? Dear? Dear, what's the matter?
One day, my grandfather passed out in the middle of the field, and he died. Just like that. He died a few decades ago. It was when I was still in high school. Pops really did work hard until his last breath.
He sure was stubborn. I'm glad he stuck to his promises, though.
Kuroki, you have to keep your promise with Grandpa, okay?
Do it for Grandpa. Go to university. Got it. This promise was a special one in the family. For some reason, my grandfather strictly told his children and relatives to go to university, no matter what. My grandfather was a war veteran. After he returned home, he had 6 children and sent all 6 to college. He even required his children's spouses to have degrees in order for him to accept their marriages. To make that happen, he worked desperately night and day. He vowed to continue working so he would have enough money to pay for tuition for his grandchildren and great-grandchildren. But to think that Grandpa really was working right up until he died, it's quite like him. About Grandpa. Why did he want his kids to go to university so much? He said stuff along the lines of, I only had education up to junior high, so I didn't want my kids to suffer like me. But that doesn't seem to be the actual reason. It was almost like he was paranoid about it.
Ah, right. You still haven't heard his story yet, have you, Kuroki?
Huh? Big bro? You know about this?
Yeah.
My brother, who is 4 years older than me, recently got accepted into a prestigious university and is already on track to having an upper-class life. But despite where he stands now, there was a time where he refused to go to university.
When I spoke up about not going to college and said I wanted to start a company, remember the time when Grandpa visited our house, wearing a suit and all?
Yeah, I remember that. He was dressed up and came over just to scold you.
Yeah, that. It was then when I heard his war stories. And I changed my mind and decided to go to university.
War stories?
Yeah. Grandpa was still a teenager when he was sent off to some island and was fighting against the United States.
When I was sent off to these islands, I was with a childhood friend of mine, Akamatsu. He was a close friend. It was honorable to die fighting for the country, is what we were taught. But Akamatsu and I had no plans on dying there. We'll go back home alive. That's what we promised. But... Akamatsu! Akamatsu! Are you okay? Hang it! Unfortunately, both of Akamatsu's legs were blown off by a bomb. But even then, we didn't give up. Even if maggots were to live off of our wounds, we would bear the pain and go back home together. However... This young one won't last long. Take this, and rest in peace. Sir! What on earth? He's still breathing! He's still alive! Back home, I have a wife who bears my child. I can't die just yet. Shame on you! You call yourself a Japanese man? You're a disgrace! Hurry up and die! How dare!
Stop it, Tachibana! Calm down!
You are merely pawns to us. We can easily bring in replacements. You should be grateful that you have the opportunity to die an honorable death. Never in my life had I felt so enraged. Just because they were educated, these generals and officers never stood on the front lines and only looked down on us. Us, the commoners, the ones with no education. We were tossed around like small insects. I felt so powerless, and I hated myself.
What happened to Akamatsu?
He died. The next morning, he crawled out of our tent and crawled to a field far away, and did as he was told by that stupid general. As I looked down on his blown-up body, I vowed to myself, when my children are born, I will never let this happen to them. If all they need is education, if that's what they need to stay away from the front lines, I'll do whatever it takes to get them a good education. That's what I thought. Tokusa, go to university. And it's not all about knowledge. Make connections. Especially those who aim to be in politics. Befriend those who look like they will become bureaucrats. And if by any chance a war like that happens again, use them to make sure none of your family is sent out to fight. Tokusa, you're a smart one. Promise me you'll do this for the family. I trust you. Do it.
So that's the story.
Grandpa, I never knew that happened.
Yeah, it was a short story, but I really understood his thought process when I heard that. That's why I started studying really hard after that. That's why Grandpa was so happy that he cried when he found out about my entrance exam results. He even gave me gift money as a celebration. I also want to pass this story on when I grow up and have my own kids go too. I want to encourage them to go to university as well. So Kuroki, you work hard too, okay?
Yeah, got it. Time passed, and I also graduated from university and started working as a company employee, supporting the family I have. Before hearing my grandpa's story from my brother, I just thought my grandpa felt insecure about not having gotten a degree. But the truth wasn't so simple as that, and I was surprised to know it was all to protect the family. Now I want to teach my children too about having an education, so they can protect themselves in the future. And hopefully, the tragedies of history will never repeat themselves again.
I'm Karin. I'm a housewife with 2 kids. We're here.
Hello?
Happy! I miss you!
Me too.
He's so cute.
Welcome.
This is Happy. We got him when I was in high school. He was born at my friend Yuzuria's house. He was the youngest out of the 3. The other 2 were still living at Yuzuria's house. Their names were Lucky and Cookie. But Lucky spent his first year at a different home. His first owner was...
What? Your dog had puppies? That's so cute.
Yeah, 3 of them. We could only keep one, so we're giving one to Karin's family. We're still looking for another family, though.
Oh, I see. I know. Can I have one? I've always wanted a puppy.
What?
Come on, please.
Sure, I guess, but Is your family okay with this? Golden retrievers can get pretty big, and you gotta walk it every day.
I'm sure they won't mind. We all like animals, so no problem. So please, I want a puppy.
Ugh. Her name was Akane. Her family never had a dog before, so we were kinda worried, but
It's gonna be fine.
she insisted. So Yazuria decided to give her a shot. A few days later, her family came over to the house to get the puppy. Yazuria made them sign a written oath.
Woohoo!
Yay, a puppy!
I don't know about this. You really think Akane will be able to take care of a dog? I hope so. But,
Look, I got this new toy for Lucky. He loves it.
oh, how cute. I guess I got nothing to worry about. But then, a year later, she said something unbelievable. Cookie is getting so big. Yeah, but Happy looks much bigger.
Hey, Yazuria.
Oh, hey Akane, what's up?
It's about Lucky. He's getting kind of big. Can you take him back?
What? What are you saying? That wasn't the deal. You promised.
Yeah, I know, but now that it's really big, it's not that cute anymore. And taking care of a dog is a lot of work. We don't want it anymore, so you can have him back. Mom said the same thing.
Fine. Akane, never get a pet again, ever. I'll come get him after school. He better be in good shape. If not, you're gonna regret it.
Okay.
And so, Yuzuri and her family went to Akane's house to get Lucky back. Fortunately, Lucky was in good shape. And so, Lucky was back at Yuzuri's house with Cookie. Ugh, I still remember it like it was yesterday. She's unbelievable!
Yeah, what kind of person does that?
I ran into Akane's mother the other day. She asked me how Lucky was. She doesn't even feel bad about what she did.
Ugh, that family's unbelievable. But who does that to a dog? Unbelievable! But then, something happened. A few months later, there was a class reunion. Karin, hey! Yazuria, long time no see. How's Lucky and Cookie? Great. The other day, Lucky...
Listen to this. It wasn't even my fault, you know? I didn't do anything.
Ugh, Akane. What is she talking about?
Karin, Yazuria, listen to this. You remember Hiiragi, right? My boyfriend back in high school?
Huh? Yeah. What the? He's that older guy who graduated from Etra University, right?
He's so handsome. He's so handsome and smart. And his family is loaded. He's amazing. Yes, him! Guess what he did? He dumped me like 3 years ago. I dated him for like 10 years. Can you believe it?
What? Akane was always talking about him, so I remembered. He was really good looking and his family was extremely wealthy. They were gonna get married after Akane graduated from college or something. Huh. Good riddance.
I thought I was gonna marry him, so I never even got a job. It's been really hard on me. I tried to get back with him, but his family won't even let me see him anymore. I tried to sue him, but we weren't engaged or anything, so I really want to get him back, but I don't even know where he is anymore. Ah!
Wait, he dumped you 3 years ago, right? What have you been doing all this time?
I told you, I'm still not over him.
Wait, 3 years? I mean, come on, move on.
What the? Why are you laughing?
Oh, sorry. It's just that after what you did to Lucky, it's kinda ironic, isn't it?
Huh?
He probably dumped you because you got old. It's the same exact thing you did to Lucky.
What? Shut up! That was a dog. This is different.
What? What's wrong with you? So it's okay to abandon dogs but not humans? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, dogs need someone to look after them. But I didn't abandon Lucky. I just gave him back to you. I took good care of him.
Oh, please. Whatever. He probably just wanted someone younger. Good riddance.
What? Screw you! I'm leaving!
Did you see the look on her face? Yeah. So Akane left the party.
Did you hear why she got dumped?
No. What happened?
Well, she had this picture of Lucky when he was still a puppy and she showed it to her boyfriend.
So cute. I love dogs too. How is he?
Good, I think.
What do you mean?
Well, we gave him back. He was cute when he was a puppy, but he got really big, so what's wrong? Then he dumped her a few weeks later.
Oh, good call. How can someone do that to a dog? What if she does the same thing to her child? Yeah, let's hope she never has kids.
Yeah.
What goes around comes around. Sucks to be her, but oh well, not my problem.
Kuroki, we're opening a new branch in Etra City in a few months. You'll be working there from now on. Oh, okay. You're a good salesman. I'm sure you'll do great. I'm Kuroki. I just got transferred to a new branch.
So we gotta move again?
Yeah, sorry. I know you made a lot of new friends at your workplace.
Oh, no worries. Come on, let's eat.
I was always moving. It was part of the job. My wife, Yuri, was really good with people. She was always making new friends. She worked part-time at the supermarket near the house. It didn't take long for her to make friends.
So we got 3 months, right? We should start looking for a house.
Yeah, you're right. Let's go talk to a real estate agent this weekend.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see here. How about this one? 2 bedrooms, 10 minutes away from the station, free parking. Oh, and there's a convenience store nearby. It's also got a balcony, a new kitchen, and a new AC. And the rent is only $400 a month.
Wow, that's amazing. But, isn't this a bit too cheap? What's the catch?
Well, it's a 2-story house, and the landlord lives on the 1st floor. The owner's renting out the 2nd floor. Oh, I see. But there's a staircase outside that leads directly to the 2nd floor.
The landlord lives on the 1st floor? I don't know.
I get it. Price-wise, it's a pretty good deal, but it might be a bit awkward at first. Would you like to take a look? Why not? Let's check it out.
Yeah. If it doesn't look good, we can always keep looking. We still got time. Wow, look at this place. So nice.
Yeah, they just renovated the entire 2nd floor.
Let's take a look at the bedroom.
This isn't bad.
Yeah, I'm loving the wallpaper and the lights.
So what do you think? Not bad. I like it. Ah, good to hear.
Can we meet the landlord?
Huh?
I love this place. So I want to see the owner. If we choose this place, we're going to be living in the same house, so...
I guess you're right. Okay, let me go talk to her. This is Mrs. Yuzuriha, the owner.
Hello.
We just took a look. That place is amazing.
Oh, thank you. My daughter and her family used to live there, but her husband had to move away on business, so they only lived there for a few months. And my husband passed away years ago, and the house is way too big for me, so I decided to rent it out.
I see.
I even renovated the entire 2nd floor. Did you like it?
Very.
Thank you. Well, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask, okay?
The landlord seemed nice. After much thought, we decided to move in. A few months later...
Hello. My parents sent me this. Would you like some?
Oh, that looks delicious. Come on in, I'll put on some tea.
My wife became good friends with the landlord in no time. They were always spending time together.
I went to the department store with Mrs. Yasuria today. Then we had lunch together.
You two are getting along nicely.
Yeah, she's so nice. Do you think it's weird being friends with the landlord? My neighbors. I feel like they're always talking about me.
It's not weird, but I guess it's a bit rare. Most people don't hang out with their landlords, so...
I guess. Oh well. I got work tomorrow, but I'm going to the park with her on the weekend. They're having this flower event on Saturday.
I see. Have fun. The next day...
Good morning.
Oh, good morning. Thank you for always spending time with my wife.
Oh, it's my pleasure. I'm all by myself here, so I love spending time with your wife. Yuri, she's like a real daughter to me now. If you two want, you can have the house when I die.
Thanks for saying that, but this place might be a bit too big for us. I usually moved every 3 years, but we lived in Etra City for 5 years. But then, we had to move again.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, thank you for everything.
I'm always moving around. It's part of the job, but I've never stayed in one place for so long. I really liked it here.
Where are you moving to?
The other side of the country. It's pretty far away.
I'll write you a letter when we get there.
When I die, will you take the house?
What?
My daughter and her family, they're probably never coming back here. Please?
I'm flattered, but I don't even think that's possible, legally speaking.
You're right. Sorry I said that.
A few weeks later, we moved into our new apartment. Yuri still kept in touch with Miss Yuzuriha. They wrote each other frequently and sent gifts to one another. Then, 2 years later... Who could that be? Hello?
Hello? Is this Mr. Kuroki's number?
Yes. Who's this?
My name is Karin. Remember Yuzuriha? I'm her daughter.
Oh!
My mother passed away. Thank you so much for coming.
Of course, she was so good to us.
Yeah, she treated her like a real daughter.
She told me. She really enjoyed spending time with her. She told me to call you two if anything happened to her. I lived really far from home, so I didn't really get to see her that much. Anyways, thank you for taking care of her all of these years.
Of course, the pleasure was all mine. Thank you.
What's gonna happen to the house? You moving back in?
No, my husband and I already bought a home, so I might sell it or rent it. Not sure yet. After everything that happened with my brother, I probably won't get a good price for it, but I don't know.
Huh? You have a brother?
Where does he live?
Wait, Mom didn't tell you?
Tell us what?
Oh no, I thought she told you. She didn't tell you?
What are you talking about? Please tell us.
Well, that house, she built it for my brother and her family.
What?
She said she built it for you and your family.
No, it was for my older brother and his family.
What?
My brother didn't mind, but...
I don't want to live with your mother. I told you this. I'm not moving in with your mother.
But I'm the oldest son. I've gotta look after my mom. She's all alone there. What am I supposed to do, huh? Just leave her there? They've already started construction. It's done, okay? Just deal with it.
What?
It was right after my dad passed away. Mom was devastated. I was far from home, so there wasn't much I could do. My brother's wife was still upset, but she decided to give it a shot. Azumi, what is this? This is disgusting. I can't eat this. Class reunion? You can't leave the house. Who's gonna take care of me?
What? Why can't I go to my class reunion? I'm not your maid.
What did you say to me?
I've had it. I'm leaving.
What are you saying? Mom's just upset about Dad, okay?
So what? I can't take this anymore.
They didn't get along. Then my brother started having an affair. Then his wife found out and they ended up getting a divorce. I had no idea about any of this until it was all over. Then the neighbors found out about what happened. Everyone was talking behind their backs. Then my brother, he couldn't take it anymore. Huh? He killed himself.
So that's why the neighbors were acting all strange.
Mom blamed herself for what happened. She shut herself out from everyone. Mom, you're only using the first floor, right? You should do something about the second floor. You still have to pay for the mortgage and property tax. Why not rent it out? I guess. She wasn't over my brother's death yet, but something had to change, so I told her to rent out the second floor. Then she renovated the second floor and hired a real estate agent to find a tenant. Then...
Excuse me. Do you have a minute? Hello, I'm Kuroki.
Wow, is this a backyard? It's beautiful.
You two showed up. Kuroki, the new tenant. He helped me with the artwork this weekend. He's a lifesaver. And Yuri is really nice too. I love spending time with her. She takes me shopping all the time. We eat lunch together, have coffee together. I feel so bad for what I did to Asami. If I was nice to her, none of this would have happened. Your brother would still be here.
Oh,
She was always saying she wanted to give us the house after she died. I thought she was kidding, but
I see. I think she was serious. You two probably reminded her of my brother and his wife. She wanted to set things right, I guess. Anyways, thank you for everything.
wasn't expecting that.
I just checked with the real estate agent. They didn't know about the incident either. My mom didn't tell anyone about it. Again, I'm really sorry.
yeah, it's not her fault.
But I don't mind, to be honest. I mean, I was pretty shocked, but...
He hung himself in the bedroom.
What? Still, it doesn't change the fact that she was good to us, you know?
Yeah, and she really enjoyed spending time with us too. Then, 2 years later, we had our first baby. That summer, we went back to Etra City to pay our respects to Mrs. Yuzuriha. Rest in peace, ma'am.
My name is Karin. I have an older husband, Katsura, and a son. We live together.
I'm home!
Hi, Katsura.
Daddy!
Hey, Karin. There's something I need to talk to you about today.
What is it?
Well, I'm temporarily being transferred to a different office.
You're transferring? My husband originally worked at the main office of his company, but he got assigned to a branch office for a few months to watch over and take care of the work there.
It's only going to be for about 6 months, but the office is too far from here. I'm thinking of renting out one of the company-owned apartments.
I see. I guess it can't be helped.
So I was wondering how you want to handle this. I could just go on my own, but to be honest, I'm not so excited about leaving you and Kuroki behind.
Well, I'm still on maternity leave. It's just 6 months. Let's all go together.
Really? Thanks, Karin.
We decided to move into a company-owned apartment for the next 6 months. Etra City.
Okay, we're here. This is it.
Wow, there are 2 buildings! It's such a nice place! We lucked out! I can't believe our place has all the furniture and household appliances we need! The former resident probably got transferred too. And 2 days after we moved in, Kuroki, do you want to go to the supermarket with me?
Yeah! Ice cream, cream! Ice cream, cream!
Oh, hi there.
Oh, hello. How are you? Who is she? Does her husband work with Katsura?
You guys moved in 2 days ago, right?
Yes.
I live in building number 1. My name is Azumi.
Oh, I see. You live in the other building. We just moved into building 2. I'm Karin. It's nice to meet you. She's kind of weird. Why is she smirking so much?
Anyways, you guys have such a nice car. Hey, how about you give me this car?
What? I don't even know her. What is she saying? I'm sorry. I don't think so.
No? Are you sure? Fine then. I guess I can't force you to. I'll settle for borrowing it from time to time then. I'll make sure to take good care of it.
Huh? No,
Oh yeah! I just remembered I have plans to go out on Saturday. I'll come by to get the keys soon.
What the heck is wrong with this woman? I'm very sorry, but this is my husband's car. It's not up to me. Please ask someone else, or there's always public transportation.
What? How dare you talk back to me? Just who do you think you are? You should listen to my orders. I lived here longer. I can't believe you're so rude. What do they teach young people these days?
Oh my gosh, she's the one being rude to us. Whatever, it's not worth my time. Kuroki, let's go.
Hey, you can't just ignore me. I'm gonna tell my husband. You'll see what happens when you don't follow my orders. You should apologize while you still have the chance. Hey, how dare you leave me here?
It had only been 2 days since we arrived, and I had already gotten into a huge mess with this woman Asami. After that,
Oh my, you're home, Karin. Hello, are you ready to apologize yet? I'm gonna rat tell on you if you don't lend me your car on Saturday.
Azumi continued to bother me day after day. God, she's so freaking annoying! Just let it go! seriously, I'm so sick of it. And she keeps telling me that she'll tell her husband if I don't listen to her. Jeez.
Azami from Building 1. I'll see what I can find out. I'm just worried about Kuroki. I don't want anything to happen to him.
I know. I mean, I'm sure she won't do anything too crazy. However, the next day...
Hey! Stop ignoring me already! Who do you think my husband is? Hey!
I don't give a crap.
Grrr. Jeez! You are so stingy! It's just a car! Don't be so stuck up about it! Gosh, what an impudent brat! Fine then!
Thank God she finally left. Just then... Huh? What is this sound? I looked out the window at the parking lot. What? You gotta be kidding me! Believe it or not, Azumi was there, kicking the front of our car with all her might. Oh my. Hey! What do you think you're doing? I'm gonna call the police on you! I can't do this anymore. She's a lunatic.
Hey, Karin. Is something wrong?
Katsura, I'm sorry to bother you. Actually, I explained what I had just witnessed to my husband.
Huh? She did what? The car? Are you and Kuroki okay?
Yeah, we're fine. I just checked the car. I don't see anything broken. But I'm planning to go to the police tomorrow, just in case.
That's a good idea. I'll try my best to come home early today.
Hey, boss, was that your wife?
Yeah.
Did something happen?
Yeah, kind of. Oh yeah. I've been wanting to ask you something. Have you heard of a woman named Azami? She lives in the company-owned housing in Etra City.
Huh? Azami, does she have purple hair with glasses?
Yes, that's her. That's exactly what my wife told me she looks like.
What is it about Azami, sir?
Well, she's been bothering my wife recently. This Azami lady asked my wife to lend her our car right after we moved into the building.
What?
My wife has been trying to turn her down nicely, but Azami lost it today and she started kicking our car in broad daylight. Akamatsu, do you happen to know whose wife Azami is?
I'm so sorry, sir. Azami is my wife.
Huh?
We finally found out who Azumi's husband was. She threatened to tell her husband numerous times, but as it turns out, Azumi's husband works for my husband. Katsura was Akamatsu's boss. She probably thought my husband would have a lower title since I'm a lot younger than her. That night...
Please forgive us for my wife's inappropriate behavior. I had no idea my wife was doing such horrendous things to you and your wife. I am so sorry.
Jeez, all I did was kick the car a little. I can't believe she would bring our husbands into this.
Azami, you idiot!
You're the one who brought your husband up first.
Please, sir! I'll do anything to make it up to you! Please, don't report this incident to the company!
Akamatsu, I don't think you should be the one apologizing. Your wife is the one who threatened my wife and son. She's the one who scared them.
Eek!
Azami, apologize! Get down on your knees!
What? No! That's ridiculous! Why do I have to get down on my knees?
Shut up! Just do it!
Azami, you don't have to apologize if you don't understand why you have to. However, I can't just ignore the facts. You threatened my family, and you also tried to hurt my car. I am planning to go to the police to file a complaint after this.
What?
My wife saw you kicking the car, and our dash cam records everything. I'm sure the footage of you damaging our car has also been recorded. I also recorded our conversation, since we never know what could happen. I can't leave dangerous people who hurt other people's things running around the city. I need to do something about this situation before somebody actually gets hurt.
Please accept our sincere apologies.
Katsura and I talked it out, and in the end, we decided not to go to the police. We made Azumi write a letter of indemnity about future damages to her car, along with a promise of never coming near our family again. After that, Azumi stopped bugging us completely. However...
Please accept our sincere apologies. Oh my gosh! This is big news!
Another wife on our floor had witnessed everything, and rumors spread fast. Akamatsu didn't get punished, since Katsura stood up for him and defended him. However, Azumi already had a bad reputation to start with. The other wives judged her and started to give her nasty looks. I heard from Katsura that Akamatsu is seriously considering getting a divorce with Azumi.
I have a feeling they'll get divorced once their children grow up.
I hope their children grow up like their father. Our 6 months at the company-owned housing ended, and we moved back to our original house. There's one thing I learned from spending time away from here, that there are all sorts of people out there in the world. The incident left a huge scar. I never want my husband to get transferred ever again.